I filmed something earlier, but just in case I didn't have time, and it was like a 2-3 minute not synopsis, I don't know, just in case I didn't have time for this video. And even though it is 10 p.m. I'm still going to film. So I'll start off with a Merry Christmas, even though it is 10 p.m. and Happy Holidays. My hair, I curled, it's like super curly, but it was actually a little more put together today, like earlier, but because of spending all day in it and lounging around and hanging out with family, it got like this. I'm wearing like little pearls. This time turner, this is my sister's time turner. Yeah. Oh no. That she got years ago. I thought it was really cute. Today was amazing. I definitely feel drained, but in a good way. I got up super early to my mom coming in saying Merry Christmas and bringing my sisters and I hot cocoa with marshmallows. And then I went after I helped prep. We got ready. I curled my hair. Did not attempt to do makeup because I did not have time, because everyone would be around. Would be here around like in an hour or so after I actually started to get ready. And I wore this sweater. I haven't worn this sweater in a long time, also because I don't go anywhere, so my main outfits are pajamas. So it was nice to be wearing something that is casual, that is in pajamas. We got surprised with presents. We weren't expecting presents, and that wasn't even the highlight. I mean, it was cool, and I got some new stuff that I'm so excited to use. Especially, I got a new like choker, and oh, it's so cute. I got a whole set. Anyway, and my sister, which we can hang up in our room now. This is the little printout preview. We got a wall scroll. Are you gonna focus? Are you gonna? Of these babes. It's a Dynamite poster and bunch of other things. I think one of my favorite parts was when we decorated cookies together. The night before, my sister made the homemade cutout cookies. Oh no, it's out of focus. Okay, my sister made these homemade cutout cookies, sugar cookies, and today I made icing with her, like homemade icing, and we had different colors. So we had red, green, blue, and yellow, and then we also had some leftover store-bought icing from Halloween, and we had like these cute Christmas sprinkles, like a bunch of variety, and like we just sat at the table and all, you know, got creative and made cookies, and that was super nice. And just eating food together. I don't want to cry, but just this year has been rough, and to still be able to celebrate with family during this time, because I live with most of them and no one lives outside of town, like, is nice. Even though it's not the same as kids, it's still cool to reflect on a lot of old memories and I don't know. I can make this whole video into like this whole sentimental, cliche, mushy thing about, oh, I'm so grateful for everything I have, which I am, and super grateful for so many people in my life. But I don't have time to fully appreciate, and plus, honestly, it can't even be put into words. But I also want to say this as a reminder that if you didn't get to spend time with the family and you're all alone, not even during just Christmas, but for the whole holidays, even for this whole pandemic, I still want you to know that you're seen and that you are loved and cared for and needed here, and that I see you. Okay, you're not just struggling alone. I recognize that struggle and I see you. I'm so proud of you for making it to December 25th out of this whole 2020 year. You're still here. And even though you might not be ideally thriving, you're still thriving, as in you're still alive, you're still breathing, you're still here. And even though you're a complete stranger, even the future me that might be a stranger, because past me isn't necessarily a stranger, but they would not even recognize who I am right now. So to future me, who I might see as a stranger, I might not recognize who you are, or to a stranger that is totally unrelated to me. Even though we never met yet, or we have yet to meet, I care about you so much. And I am so happy that you are here on this earth, and that I get to be on an earth in the same era as you. And I don't want to make this cheesy, but one of the things that I love about living, which is wild to say because I don't even know if that sentence would have even came out of my mouth a couple years ago, if I'm being completely honest, and I don't want to make this depressing, I promise I won't, is seeing how much people bring to this earth. That's something that I never even thought could come alive. The creativity, the mere presence of some people. Everyone has a presence, everyone has something that they bring to this earth, and being able to experience that by meeting new people and seeing it bloom or seeing it grow and then blossom, or even seeing a whole grown garden of whatever it is that makes them is so beautiful. And I am so happy that I have the privilege to experience that. All the stuff that I'm surrounded by, all the things that I get to experience are because it came from someone. Someone's head, someone's heart, someone's pain, someone's triumphs. And in general, I am grateful that I have someone above all who has never given up on me. And that's who this day's about, really, you know, Christ was born today. We were gifted him, and I won't make this video too long, but I don't say it enough, and I really don't. And this year has been hard on my relationship with God. It's been rocky. It's been difficult. Not that I'm trying to actively avoid him, but I feel like there was a lot of unconscious shame that I was too shameful to bring to his feet, to bring into a conversation with him. And I don't feel that way anymore, and I'm really excited to start putting, again, effort into my relationship with him, because he really is my rock above all things. So consistent and faithful. I truly have never known a love like his, someone that is there for me unconditionally, someone who fights for me every day despite me not reciprocating the effort that they deserve, and loving me for parts that I find so ugly, parts that I have yet to discover, and knowing that he's always there protecting me and having my best interest in mind. Yeah. One thing that I had to miss this year because of COVID, usually every year at our service, our Christmas service, we get to light candles, and we all hold candles, but they don't come and light everyone's candle. It starts at the front, and each person at the end of the row, just one person, gets their candle lit, and they pass down the flame and they light someone else's candle. Then that person lights someone else's candle, and we're just sitting there in darkness, yet lit up by these flames together. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's such a privilege to know him, unlike I did before. And as much as I feel like I ran away, I see like 2020 as the equivalent of someone calling and you keep ignoring the call. That's a pretty good analogy of my relationship with him this year. Calling constantly, and I know that like there's no bad intentions. There's nothing. There can only come good from having this talk, this conversation, of getting to know this person more, but I just don't want to answer because it has something to do with me and nothing about them. And a few times I answer and I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good and it was really life-giving. But then I go more and more without talking to that person. Ghosting them, if you will. But I didn't feel any less protected. I didn't feel any less loved, any less wanted. If anything, because I felt like nothing changed on their end, it just made me feel more shameful, honestly, in a way. Like, getting into my head again, being like, I don't deserve this kind of relationship, which is not true. It's not a matter of if you're worthy. It's a matter of recognizing that you're already worthy, even if you don't think you are. It's nothing earned. You can't earn it because you are. And that is beautiful. And I'm so excited, to be honest, for all that's new. Shifts are hard, and I'm saying that over and over and over again, and not only does it feel so disorganized and chaotic and messy up here and in my physical life of like the room, the house, my plans feel all jumbled up and I don't really know where anything's going, and I'm trying to find peace, and I do have peace, but then sometimes I have to recognize if it's like me overcompensating of going with the flow, and I'm just ignoring and avoiding, because I got so caught up in this go with the flow mindset, which I still want to keep, but it turned into an avoidant tactic to stay comfortable, because then I started to get comfortable with going with the flow. Yeah, but that's a whole different talk. Today really is something special. Especially since time can only be taken, it can never be returned, never replenished. And I guess that's why it's kind of ironic that I'm wearing a time turner that's supposed to let you go back in time and be so many places at once. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I used to always wonder, why me? Why is this happening? Why is my life like this? Why do I have to experience these things? But I think, and that's honestly also a huge part of this series, was I wanted to get to the point where I was so enamored with myself that at the end of it, or wherever it goes, I would build up a genuine feeling of really not wanting to be anyone other than myself. Like, if I had a conscious choice, like a genie came up and was like, hey, if you want to switch lives with someone, if you want to restart and live something else, and you can switch right now, would I take it? point where honestly, I wouldn't want to be anyone else. And for that, I am so happy for you for coming to that conclusion. And I hope that this feeling just grows, this comfortability in your skin and love for yourself. This might sound, I know I never made a hair video of how I feel, but one of the things, and I talked about like an insecurity too, but I keep thinking like, oh, as soon as the salon's open, I want to go and fix it. But in a way, I was kind of doing it to myself in terms of like, if you can still love yourself and be confident in who you are and what you look like and love yourself beyond something like your hair, my hair, it's something that I have always gotten compliments on for being so long and soft and healthy because I never did anything to my hair. If that was gone and I got a bad haircut, I'm saying bad haircut just because I'm not a professional, and is it the best? No. But each day that went on, I started loving it more and more, and I kind of in the back of my head probably did it on purpose of like, if you can still think that you are beautiful and be confident and comfortable in your skin, even with a bad haircut, then imagine, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but just like building my foundation of me loving myself in something that isn't just physical appearance. This is why I'm like switching back and forth, even though it's not seen on camera, but I'm switching back and forth between contacts and glasses. Honestly, always making changes, doing my hair like this one day, doing it differently, letting it stay straight and looking weird, letting it go oily and messed up. But just learning to love who I am presently, but not being super attached to, oh, I love myself, like I love my hair, I love my eyes, the things that can change, because I want to build a foundation of love for myself that even if I got in an accident and my face didn't look like this anymore, or I lost a limb, or I gained more weight, or I lost more weight, or my hair, that I would still love myself just as much. And I know events like that you can't necessarily prepare for. But I want to be in a place where I appreciate all that stuff about me, and I love that stuff about me, but that's not what anchors my affection and love and care. I'm not anchoring my worth or identity or anything into that, and it's nice. I don't have a better word for it other than it's like freeing. I don't know. Okay, I think I talked enough. Be kind and gentle to yourself, okay? Be kind and gentle to others. You can be kind and gentle and still fiery and confident. You can be kind and gentle and still stand your ground. You can be kind and gentle and feisty